Hey guys, welcome back and happy Thursday. Happy birthday to Jason. And I just wanted to say, honestly, I know that we're going live today. We have Beverly Hills and a Dubai recap coming your way. If you guys can't join us in the live and celebrate Jason's birthday while recapping, then definitely be a part of the replay crew. I have a special birthday vlog coming after this weekend. We're going to do some birthday festivities and then we'll be putting it up for our members only. But in the meantime, guys, we're back to talk about the fact that Tamra Judge is now suggesting that Vicki Gunvalson tried to get Teddi Mellencamp fired from the podcast, called their boss, and Teddy's accusing her of low blows, but also questioning where she was on January 6th. Now, I don't know why this date is so significant, but we're about to break it all down thanks to Reality Blurbs. So before we jump in, if you guys haven't already, go ahead, smash that like button. If you're not subscribed, get subscribed. Don't forget to hit that notification bell. And with that, let's jump right in.
It's time for all your binge-worthy pop culture news. Welcome to Up and Adam.
All right, guys, so it looks like Vicki Gunvalson reportedly has it out for Teddi Mellencamp. During a recent episode of the Real Housewives of Beverly Hills alums podcast with Tamra Judge, okay, two T's in a pod, Teddi Mellencamp and Tamra, Teddi requested that they talk about Vicki going after her, as Tamra confirmed that her former co-star called their boss in an apparent effort to have her fired from their show. Let's talk about Vicki going after me. I'm fair game. I can be obnoxious, annoying, controlling, but there, is one thing, okay? Pick something new. Teddi said this on the Two T's in a Pod podcast that she revealed in a clip shared by Bravo Snarkside on Instagram. If the one thing that you're going to attack me for is being boring, then you just read something off of the World Wide Web. You don't know me. I mean, Teddi, we watched you for a few seasons on the show and you weren't exactly the most exciting. So she could be onto something. According to Teddi, Vicki should have found something new to accuse her of instead of taking what she claimed was a low blow. That's such a low blow, like a cheap shot. And this is what Teddi stated. Although Tamra noted that if she couldn't remember, whether or not if Vicki labeled the Real Housewives of Beverly Hills star as boring, she said that Vicki, who she starred alongside of for Real Housewives of, Ultimate Girls Trip, season 2, Ex-Wives Club, called their boss. Vicki, you're trying to get this girl's paycheck taken away? What I do remember, because there was a lot that went down, we recorded for an hour. I can't be certain about the boring thing. That just came to the top of my head. But she did say in the interview that she did not like you. And this is what Tamra said, noting that, she attempted to defend her podcast co-host. She's trying to let Teddi know I'm not in the middle, but yes, she doesn't like you. But why doesn't Vicki like Teddi? I feel like Vicki doesn't like anyone who Tamra pairs herself with. And I think that we've seen this time and time again. Just saying. I said, do you know Teddi? Have you ever met Teddi? And she said, no. And I said, well, how can you not like somebody that you don't know? But according to Tamra, she doesn't believe that Vicki truly doesn't like Teddi. Instead, she feels like, she's taken the issue with the fact that Teddi is hosting a podcast with her longtime bestie. I think what it all comes down to is she doesn't like me doing this podcast with you. And I think we know that. She called our boss. We know that. Bravo Snarkside also shared a clip of Vicki's recent interview with Entertainment Tonight, during which she declared, I don't know Teddi Mellencamp, but I don't like Teddi Mellencamp. But those are strong words for someone to say when you don't actually know who she is. And for Tamra Judge, to sit there and be in the middle, she's probably thinking that this is so comical, not taking any of this to heart. But watching the Entertainment Tonight interview, it's actually hilarious. Watching Tamra and Vicki, I showed it to Jason and I was like, this is exactly what we're missing on Orange County. Yes, we needed a break, sure. We needed to realize and remember what we're, missing on Orange County. But watching them together, they're just ridiculous. And it's so much better than watching Emily and Gina and Shannon and Noella and Heather. I think that they have totally missed the bar on casting for actually most of these franchises. Now, going back to it, we've talked about this in the past, and I just want to this is like my opinion to Bravo. Bravo created a bullet train that they couldn't get ahead of. They started paying a lot of these Bravo celebrities tons of money, a shit ton of money. And for Candy Burris, for example, making over $2 million, Nene making over $2 million, A lot of these Bravo celebrities are making so much money. I feel like they're pulling money from other franchises. And what they're doing is they're taking the women out who we're so invested in. We've seen their kids grow up. We've watched them kind of do things together. And then they're putting in new girls that they can pay $60,000 a season as opposed to $1 million a season. And they're like, listen, we can still have the same quality show and just cut the budget a little bit. That's not working, because then we get people like Noella Bergner, who's a total fan of, and people aren't necessarily, they're not here for it. For example, another example that I have is Dubai. I thought Real Housewives of Dubai would be a smasher. I thought it would be amazing. And so far it's okay. But a lot of people, and I'm just reading my DMs and I'm reading Twitter and social media, people aren't responding to Dubai the same way that I thought they would, because now people have to get reinvested into a whole new cast of women. So they're watching and they're like, I don't know you. I don't know you. I don't know you. I think for Salt Lake City, we liked Salt Lake City season 1, most of us, right? And some of it was like kind of, but then season 2, the reason that they were able to keep so much interest was Jen Shah's arrest. So then boom, cue in the arrest, cue in the indictments, cue in like the fact that she is fighting for her life. And now you have a ton of viewers who want to see how this played out. Was she arrested on camera, and everything in between? But they were invested in that storyline. And that's what brought a lot of viewers, and viewers who never even watched Salt Lake City before. I've had a lot of comments about that as well. Now, that kind of, in my opinion, made people more invested in Salt Lake City. For Dubai, I don't really foresee a scandal happening, but I don't think we ever do. I'm willing to give them a chance and see exactly how this plays out and if they can get the people's attention. But even same thing for Real Housewives of Miami. We knew these women from 8 years ago, then they picked back up on season 4, and we're still now trying to reinvest ourselves. But by them attaching Larsa Pippen's name and her talking about Kim Kardashian, even if you're not a Housewives fan, just by her mentioning the name, it had a whole new slew of viewers. You guys can say that's absolutely not true, but I'm here to tell you that it 100% is. I've read the comments, I've read social media, and I've read what people want to hear about and what they want to, see on the shows. And Bravo's just simply not giving that to us. So for Vicki, calling Teddi boring, was she on the show? Yeah, in my opinion, she was. But Vicki also, and Tamra, I think that Bravo's missing a huge mark by not bringing them back to the show. I know some people might say that's an unpopular opinion, and no, we don't need them back. I'm just saying. But also, Vicki, you don't need to be calling people's bosses, like Teddi Mellencamp's boss, and try to get her fired from a podcast. We're better than that. Guys, I want to hear your unfiltered opinions, and that's exactly what I'm asking for. So go ahead, comment below. Wish Jason a happy birthday. Let me know what you think about Vicki trying to get Teddi fired, and what do you think about this whole casting situation at Bravo? We're dropping the ball somewhere. I mean, yeah. It frustrates me. All right, smash that like button, get subscribed, hit that notification bell. And with that, we'll see you next time. Bye, guys.